Adam Sosnick from the Patrick Bet David podcast is a Democratic plant. He needs to be fired immediately. I'm going to tell you why. The most important topic going into the 2024 election for undecided voters and independents is abortion. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and the rest of the Democratic crime machine, they continuously lie to the public and say that Trump is going to ban abortion in all states. This is a complete lie. There's a law in the books already from Donald Trump where each state and its voters are responsible for the way that abortion is handled. Donald Trump has been on record for decades saying that he believes in exceptions for abortion, meaning if a woman was sexually assaulted, a victim of incest, or her life is in danger. On the record multiple times. He also made it clear during the debate that he has nothing to do with the way each state handles abortion because the voters decide on that. So for Adam Sosnick to be on the Patrick Bet David show and tell the viewers, because he has a very large audience, or insinuate that Trump is going to get rid of abortion, he needs to be fired. He is a Democratic plant. This is the furthest thing from the truth. Again, each state in the United States, the voters of each state vote how abortion is going to be handled. Donald Trump is never going to get rid of abortion if he's elected. Donald Trump doesn't believe in late-term abortions, and neither do I. So in the debate, Kamala Harris said, it's absolutely ridiculous that you're trying to insinuate that I would be okay with late-term abortions and abortions after the baby is born. There are multiple states that allow you to terminate the pregnancy right up until the time, even after the baby's born. So they put the baby on the table, and then you know what happens from there. It's a proven fact that multiple states allow late-term abortion. So let's get into the video with Adam Sosnick. He's a Democratic plant. He is put there. You know, Patrick Bet Davis has a very large audience, and he is put there to manipulate the audience. Let's watch his ridiculous take.
Here's the reality. Did Trump win the debate? It depends who you ask. And it depends how you're judging the...
Here's the reality. This is Adam Sosnick's reality. Did Trump win the debate? Let's see, Adam. He didn't just have to debate Kamala Harris. He had to debate two narrators and Kamala Harris. They only fact-checked Trump the entire time, or did fake fact checks, because even when he was telling the truth, said that he lied, and didn't fact-check Kamala Harris once, call her out for her lies, or ask her any tough questions, and then on top of it, Kamala Harris never answered one question that they asked her. But that's the reality. No, that's your reality, Adam. That's the reality that you choose to dictate to the Patrick Bet David's audience to confuse them. End up on the man, they bullied the man, and they lied the entire night. But in your delusional mind, oh, the reality is, did Trump? Nobody knows for sure if Trump won. Can't stand this guy.
Fight. You know how you said styles make fights?
Yes.
You brought up something very interesting yesterday when you talked about when an alpha...
I love when he always tries to throw roundabout compliments to Patrick Bet David. He's such a fraud, this guy. He's such a phony. Oh, you brought up some... Like, he always tries to soften them up first. He does the same thing with Vinny. Like, he gives him, like, a roundabout compliment before he spills his nonsense. He does it all the time.
Alpha man has to debate an alpha woman. And I'm not saying that she's the alpha woman, but she's at least pretending to be one on TV.
Again, he's trying to manipulate the audience to think that she's an alpha woman. That's what he's trying to do. Like, that she can handle it. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
You don't really know how to go after this type of person, especially, you know, all of a sudden she's black, and I didn't ever know she was black. And like, all right, that's fine.
Trump doesn't know how to go after Kamala Harris. She's the worst vice president in history. Her only job was to fix the border. She's a total fraud. And you know why he brought up, oh, if she's black, if she's not black, First of all, she's black. So let's stop all that nonsense. Trump, what he is trying to say, which didn't come out properly, is this. If you look at Kamala Harris's paperwork from the time she was in college all the way up until now, she never once checked that she's African American or black. She always marked off Indian. So I know Trump didn't say it the right way, but that's what he was trying to say. And this topic gets everybody riled up. It gets people emotional to hate Trump. Well, you need to ask Kamala Harris about her paperwork. Well, Kamala, for decades, you've checked off on all your boxes that you're Indian. You never once mentioned that you're black. Now, is it a ridiculous? She's of mixed race. She is 1,000% black. Her father is black. I don't even think it should be brought up. But if you're going to go there on the topic, then ask the question the right way. And Trump just didn't word it the right. I'm not going to say anything negative about Trump. You want to know why? Because if 99.9% of Americans got attacked the way Donald Trump is getting attacked, his family, his finances, his freedom, his life, you would be crawled up in a fetal position, crying your eyes out, going to hide somewhere. So, it's like if the man doesn't say everything perfect, everybody goes crazy.
Probably not going to work. I don't know, man. Listen, I did the whole scorecard.
Yeah, sure he did.
Boxing, just, you go round by round by round, and we did the live debate. We had 150,000 people watch. It was insane, by the way. Respect to the team.
Yeah, respect to the
went
team.
one by one. Economy, immigration, abortion, tariffs, fracking, Israel, Gaza, Ukraine, January 6, 2020, Afghanistan, race, black, Obamacare, one by one by one by one. I had it 6-3, 7-4, depending on how many topics you think there really were. But I'm judging it. Here's where I went wrong. Here it is, guys. I was judging based on policy. All right, great. I like that policy better. Nah, not so much. She killed it on abortion. I'll give her that.
She killed it on abortion. It's the number one topic in the debate. And you know why he's saying that? To influence the millions of people that follow Patrick Bet-David's show. Oh, I wasn't too sure about the other First of all, are you kidding me, Adam? Her only job was the border. Her policies suck. The economy is a train wreck. Crime is through the roof. But the most important topic the whole night is abortion for those independent voters. Okay? And if you took 2 seconds, first of all, he knows he's lying. He knows she's lying. He's put here, he's a Democratic plan. I'm going to tell you how it works again. Each independent state in the United States of America lets its voters decide how abortion will be handled. Donald Trump can't get rid of abortion, and Donald Trump can't tell each individual state how to handle abortion. He knows it. Sosnick is a plant. He needs to be fired.
It's not even close. She shouldn't even be able to run for the disaster she's done at the border. But the one thing I overlooked was...
Yeah, he says the obvious. He says the one... He gave her abortion, Sosnick, right? He gave her abortion. He said... But and then he gave her the obvious, the border. Because for anybody to defend that, at this point, you're just an idiot. That's what Democrat plans do. They're not confrontational all the time. They just spin. They go on conservative... Huge conservative. I consider Patrick Bet-David a conservative for the most part. I didn't like the way he treated Ron DeSantis at all. Oh, how tall are you? You know what I would have told him? I'm tall enough to kick your ass. That's what I would have told him. But hey, that's me. And I offered him a pair of shoes with like heels on it. And you know what kills me about Sosnick? Is he loves the Tates. Right? Have you ever looked at the evidence in the Tates case? Have you ever looked at the court transcripts and the evidence that Dicot's collected? They're human traffickers, pimps, and pedophiles, and he is in love with Tristan and Andrew, but he hates Donald Trump. Go figure. He loves You see when Chris Cuomo came on the show and he took off his shirt, Adam's like, oh my God, I want to eat you right now. Couldn't stop staring at him. He loves the Cuomo brothers. He called it the masculine Democratic Party when they were in charge. Meanwhile, they're responsible for thousands of people's deaths during COVID, those two certified dirtbags. But this clown hates Trump.
Was the concept of vibes and joy. And, you know, they came out with an article a couple weeks ago, like, joy is not a strategy.
Oh
New
my
York Times.
God.
But is it? Is it a strategy?
So you became joyful all of a sudden.
I didn't, because
He's really trying to put it in the independence and the confuse and this is what the devil does. He just tries to put one little seed of doubt in your mind. That's what Satan does. Right? Oh, I can affect Sosnick is I can affect millions of people's minds with just tiny lies and trying to manipulate them with the garbage that's coming out of his mouth, because the election is going to be super tight no matter what anybody tells you. And this, again, is the most important topic. So if you could just swing 1%, 2% to Kamala Harris, she wins. If Kamala Harris wins the election, and there's 8 years of Kamala Harris as president of the United States, don't just look at if she wins to 4 years. It's hard to get an incumbent out of there. It's hard to get the sitting president out of there. Excuse me. If she wins, and this country has 8 years of Kamala Harris, you can kiss the place goodbye.
I see through the BS. I can't do the cackling thing. I don't know. Joy's not a strategy.
All of a sudden now he sees through the like he plants his seeds, and then he throws you one that's a no-brainer. Oh, I can't take the cackling. Who can? Oh, she didn't do a good job on the border. Obviously, Adam. But oh, your scorecard was 7-3, 6-4. You're joking, right? All three narrators ganged up on Trump. They lied the entire night. They called him a liar when he wasn't lying. He told the truth on abortion. They still called them liars. They said it was fact-checked. That was a lie. Kamala's immigration border policy is a disaster. Crime is through the roof. That's a fact. It's through the roof. Through the roof. Inflation is through the roof. Kamala Harris didn't win anything during that debate. She just did what she always did. She got taken care of. They gave her the answers beforehand. She lied all night. She didn't answer one question. And the liberal crime machine let her get away with it. This dirtbag defends it.
Strategy, or is it? So, you know, here you have, I mean, the juxtaposition that she tried to basically put out there was, he's the old, I'm the new. Somehow I'm the change candidate, yet I'm just running the remix of what Biden did. There's not a lot of separation there. He's the darkness, I'm the light, right? He's the past, I'm the future, present, future, what have you. And the reality is, joy might be a campaign strategy, because remember on the debate when our friend said, well, you know, you just got to look at the policies.
What the hell is this guy talking? Joy might be. Is it joyful when you're paying $5, $6, $7 a gallon of gas at the pump? Is it joyful when steak's $30? Is it joyful when their crime is rampant? Is it joyful when 22 million illegals have entered the country illegally along with terrorists and they're just getting dropped off in every neighborhood? Is that joyful, Adam? Is it joyful when your money, that your hard-earned money, you're being taxed to death? Is that joyful, Adam?
What are you talking
And they're
about?
not trying to. They don't look at the policies.
So in the debate, she was joyful?
I'm saying that is the vibe that she's putting out there. Because if you're judging it based on policy,
So you're
straight up,
saying the
I'm
vibe
saying
she put out there on the debate, she was being joyful?
what I'm saying is that is their overall campaign message. It's just like, come on, guys.
Man, that was a
let's
flag.
be nice.
That's the flag they had.
But if you
Even Pat David can only take so much, right? That he has to eventually. I'm sure Patrick David, he's not stupid. So I can't figure out why he has this Democratic plant on his show. He's like, what the hell are you talking about? Patrick, he knows exactly what he's doing and saying. He knows exactly what he is doing. He is trying to plant the seeds of doubt in millions of undecided and conservative voters. Oh, she's really not that bad. Oh, Trump's trying to get rid of abortion. All lies. All lies.
She was not joyful at the debate.
I'm talking.
listen? Do I think? Did I like her
No,
campaign?
that's not what I'm asking,
What I'm
though.
going to
What I'm
answer is
asking
the
is-
following.
No.
As far as
Sure you didn't. Sure you did. Sure you didn't, Adam. It sounds like you enjoy it. Sounds like you're promoting it. Wait, so all the words that you just said, It's really some other Adam Sosnick. It's not you. Interesting.
Winner
Give me
or
one
loser.
second.
Okay.
Stick to the debate because you're right. The joy is the strategy they're marketing.
Yes.
But are you saying that translated in the way she debated against Trump?
Listen, unless there's an actual boxing fight, there's no clear winner or loser per se, unless you do a Biden and just completely eliminate yourself. But how do I?
There was no clear winner of the debate, Adam. Whoo! No clear winner, huh? Every single thing that Trump said was the truth. And Kamala Harris didn't answer one question. And every single word that came out of her mouth was a lie. Border being secure, there's no inflation, there's no crime. Her stance that Trump was going to get rid of abortion. She lied and said that, when Trump said they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, and she looked, that's extreme. Okay, I have a question. If you go on social media, YouTube, TikTok, you see hundreds of thousands of videos made by Black Americans saying that it's true. Are they racist? Is it a lie that Haitian immigrants are eating cats out there in Ohio? Are they lying too? Are they racist too? Because I've seen hundreds and thousands of videos of Black Americans making videos saying that what's going on in Ohio is true. But only Trump and J.D. Vance are racist for saying it. So I guess, also, the police have body cams. The lady is on her knees on somebody's front lawn, cat hair all over her face, blood everywhere, and the cop is like, she effing killed that cat. She tore that thing to pieces. She effing ate it. Is the cop's body cam lying too?
I determine who won or lost the debate. As always, I'm going to go straight to Vegas.
Got it.
Prior to the debate, it was 52% Trump, 48% Kamala. Run the numbers. Now, today, not my opinion, go to Vegas. It has flipped. It is now 52% Kamala,
That's a different argument
48%
than
Trump.
joy, though. What I'm asking is if joy. Rob, can you pull up the Vegas odds for Tom? Your thoughts?
So there's a couple things. First of all, for the debate, whatever.
All right, I'm done now. Adam Sosnick he told you three things. Trump was going to get rid of abortion. Kamala was right. He told you that Kamala won the debate, which is another lie. And then he's even backing up his play and saying, well, look, even Vegas said that Kamala won. Adam Sosnick is a Democratic plant. He needs to be fired.